We planned it all together. Success, the future, even the fantasies we only whispered in the dark. But none of it ever happened. Not with him. He told me to wait until the business was bigger. He told me to hold back until he was ready, and I believed him. For years, I believed him. But this summer, something shifted. I started reclaiming the pieces of me he buried, living the life he swore we'd have, only I'm doing it without him. The truth is, every step I take now feels like proof. Proof that I never needed his permission. Proof that his control was the only thing in my way. And maybe the most haunting part of it all is realizing I'm finally free. Because I'm doing everything we said we'd do without him.
Feel like no matter how far I go, I ain't made it far enough. Emotions gonna overflow if I keep them bottled up.
I was like, a threesome? He was like, yeah. Dougie, I was talking to Dougie and she thought that, that you was very beautiful. And I was like, okay. He was like, would you think about it? I was like, wait, when? He was like, while she's here for the weekend. And I was like, okay, like when? Because mind y'all, I've never done nothing like that before. Yes, me and Darian have talked about it. We even went to try to do a whole poly thing to find a female to be our unicorn or whatever. But it didn't go through. Like, it fell through. So I'm sitting up there like, well. So I look at him. I was just like, I mean, I guess we can. He was like, for real? I'm like, I mean, yeah, I guess. But I ain't never done that before. So I don't really know what to do. And I was like, can we just like play it by ear? Let's just see how, how tonight goes, I guess. He was like, okay, yeah. We'll just see how tonight goes, and then we'll go from there. I was like, okay, all right. So after that, Dougie ended up coming in the living room with us, and Marvin was just like, yeah, she said she's down. And I looked at him because I'm like, I didn't say that I was down. I said that, like, we'll see how it goes. But dang, I didn't give you no yes. I mean, I didn't give you a no either, but I ain't give you no yes. Come on. Anything other than a yes is a no. It should be assumed as a no, I was thinking. But and she was just like, oh, okay. And she was just looking at me, and I'm just like, oh my God. Then Marvin's like, all right, let's go get something to eat. Okay. So we ended up going to get something to eat, and then we ended up at Starships. I'm sure a lot of people know what Starships is. One of those novelty stores. So we went into Starships because he wanted to find a game that'll get us warmed up so I can like loosen up a bit. So we went in there, found this little foreplay game or whatever. He bought it along with some Poseidon. Poseidon is like the liquid version of a honey pack. Yeah, so I guess he was trying to get his Energizer Bunny on. And still, at the same time, I did not tell him yes. It's like, dang, I'm just like, let's see how things will go. But it's like, we trucking right along, I guess. It's just straight trucking right along. So, went back to the house. And when we got to the house, we sitting on the couch. Because it's so awkward to me. Because I'm just like, yo, I know what we finna do. Kind of like when me and him was supposed to have our one night stand. Yeah, that same feeling. I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I really don't. I guess I'm just like going with it. I'm rolling with it, I'm just here for the plot, I guess. So we're there, and I'm just like, oh, I need to take a shower because I got to shave. I'm like, I hadn't shaved. I need to shave. And Marvin's like, all right, you can go take a shower. So I'm in the shower or whatever. I left Dougie and Marlon, and I'm in the shower, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, girl, what the hell you done got yourself into? Like, what? Are you really about to do this? You really about to do this? Like, you can't chicken out. Like, you can't. Like, you really about to do this. I'm like, look, I should call running. I need to call somebody and tell somebody I'm about to do this so they can tell me that I, like, look, get back into it. They can talk me back into my senses. Because I need somebody to talk me back into my senses. Because, like, what? So, I get out of the shower and I walk into the living room. Dougie and Marlon still sitting on the sofa. And then Dougie look at me. I look at her, look at Marlon. I'm like, all clean and shaved now. And Dougie was like, all right, cool. I'm about to go in there. She's like, because I got to shave too. So she was like, I'm about to go in the shower too. So she go in the shower. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I ain't never did this before. How does it even work? I don't even think I would know what to do. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't think I would know what to do. And I'm just like, dang, this is like this is really about to happen. And as I'm sitting there, Mara's looking at me. He come and he sit right beside me because he was sitting on the opposite sofa. So he come and sit right beside me, and like he put his arm around me. He was like, "You okay? You good?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine." He was just like, "Just you okay with all of this happening?" I'm like, "I mean, yeah, kinda. I don't know. I just don't know, what to do." And he was just like, "That's why I got the game to just loosen everybody up, and then we'll just see how it goes from there. Okay? We're just gonna play the game to get you relaxed. Take a couple of drinks, because we got take a couple of shots because we got some drink in there, and then we'll just see how it goes." And I'm just like, "Okay, all right." It's like, "Don't worry, it's okay, it's okay." He was just like, "Me and Dougie have done this before," and I'm like, "What do you mean you and Dougie have done this before?" He was just like, "Well, me and Dougie, like, we didn't date, but we used to mess around back in the day." And I'm like, "So what, you and her already?" He was like, "Yeah, like it's nothing." It's like, "But we ain't never did this before. This would be the first time we've done this." And I'm like, "Nigga, are you serious right now?" I'm like, "Wait, so you mean to tell me that you and Dougie, y'all that's your ex?" He's like, "No, that's not my ex. It's not even nothing like that. Like, we talked for a little bit, and we found out that we was better as friends. So that's why we became friends. And then, like, she's in the girls now. That's why, like, we're better as friends. Like, we only did it a couple of times, just a couple of times, not too many. It's a couple, like maybe 2-3 times, but nothing like that. And then we just realized that that's not it. That's not it." And I'm like, "Okay, all right." I still don't know if cause I'm like, that don't sit well with me, cause it's like, that's somebody that you've already. He was like, "But she is into girls now. Like, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Dougie is my dog. Like, that's like my tier 2 friend." I'm like, "Tier 2 friend?" He was like, "Yeah, so I got a tier 1 friend and a tier 2 friend. Tier 1 friend is my friend Hazel. That's like that's my best friend, my best friend. This is like my tier 2 friend." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "But I trust her. Like, I trust her wholeheartedly." I'm like, "Okay, all right." So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about all this. This is not sounding right to me, and I'm just like, ugh, what? I don't really want to do this anyway. But I'm just like, I shouldn't feel jealous because that's not my boyfriend. Like, we ain't established that we were anything outside of people talking, hanging out, and smashing every once in a while. Well, at this point, it was pretty much every day since we met, and we're still on week 1. So, yeah, but he wasn't a boyfriend. He was not a boyfriend, and I wasn't in love. I liked him, but I wasn't in love. I ain't love him. So it's kind of like one of those. Okay, all right. So I hear the shower turn off, and then a couple of minutes later, Dougie came out the shower. She came out and she came in the living room and she was just like, "So I got some bad news." And me and Marlon just looked at her. And she was just like, "I started my period."